Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna have a huge infrastructure upgrade, the biggest one yet. Right. I hope you're enjoying the series. I really do. If you have any suggestions, anything that I can change in it, or any recommendations, I'll see if they're reasonable. I might implement them, but I'm not gonna start selling all my vehicles and stuff, even though some of them are in very, very bad condition. I just parked one of the trucks, I think, away from here, or was it repaired? Huh. Repair in progress, but this vehicle is in very, very bad state. I'm gonna have to consider planning for vehicle scrapyard as well. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the recycling. I read some of the Reddit posts about recycling, so if anybody there is watching this, I'm just gonna say with recycling is you need to pull the resources out of your mixed waste. Everything can be burned. The only thing that can be recycled the only thing that cannot be burned is the iron or metals and the concrete waste. Those are the two things that cannot be recycled. They cannot be burned. So you're always gonna have them left over in the end. Let's go and check out the basic general separation, sir. You can see here that we can get construction waste, metal waste, aluminium scrap, plastic waste, and okay, aluminium. I forgot to mention aluminium. I don't deal with aluminium. It's whatever. We did the research on aluminium. I'm gonna show you the resource of aluminium. I might do it, but I really don't want to make anything out of aluminium, like planes or helicopters. Not interested. Aluminium as export, I'm more than happy to do that. Probably wouldn't go for bauxite or any of the mid products. Probably would go all the way to aluminium bars, ingots, and that's it. Continuing on, we have the construction waste, metal scrap, and this tells us, like I mentioned in the previous one, is how do you get the most out of your waste, and these are the two ones: scrap separation, aluminium separation. Again, aluminium no go, but scrap separation is 98% efficient in removing all the metal scrap. Only 2% of this metal scrap after this recycling goes into the general waste. It either disappears or turns into other waste that can be then burnt anyway, so it doesn't matter. So this is the first step of recycling. Even if you're not doing the hazardous recycling, you do the metal first. If you do the general separation first, you will see that the general separation has 87% of metal and 85% of aluminium efficiency. That means you're going to be wasting 13% of this. So the metal separation or scrap separation is the first one that needs to go. So you are taking this mixed waste, that is mix of everything, and pulling out the iron. The next step would be the heavy stuff. That would be the in general separation. This is the only way that you can separate your construction waste. It's 65% efficient. There's no other way of you getting more construction waste unless you actually do the waste separation, which we are doing everywhere. So this is the way to go. So yeah, just heads up, this is how you deal with this. And then after that, if you need anything else separated, you don't. This is the last one, I think. This is the last one. We can literally connect the either power production or whatever, or loading facility for this mixed waste to be delivered here. But to be honest, you know what? We can actually build this over here. This is really not a big problem. So if we go for, let's say, copy this. So clone this, and then we I can probably do a better job just putting it. That would be here. So if I connect this to this, why is it not connecting to? Okay. If you're trying to clone it, it doesn't show you the industrial connections, but this is fine. Like I said, I would probably do better job on my own. There's only 3 steps here: hazardous, metal separation or scrap separation, and the general separation, sir. So general separation is just to get this concrete out of the construction waste out of this mix. You can see it here. So we can reverse build this. I will 99% I'm sure that I'm not gonna do this in this episode just because it's expensive. I will plan it though. So we have general separation, sir. We can do it in the same direction like we did previously. So let's say like this, and this is where the separation is gonna go finally and be burnt in this incinerator. I'm fine with this. And then this separation, I don't really know why am I doing this. It's just for odd deliveries. Like for example, let me demonstrate what happens if you have an efficient recycling system. Efficient recycling system works like this. There you go. So what do we have here? Okay, this is leftover from before. I have a much better, let's say, I think these guys here are the best example. So we have the any of these. I prevented them to get any waste from before. We have here with hazardous waste combination, if you want to see. So we have the burnable waste and other waste. Where's metal? Metal is here. Where's plastic? Plastic is here. So there's nothing that we need from this recycling other than this. I think the best one would be here, but we had this before. We had separation, so that's why this is showing metal, scrap, biological waste and plastic waste. This is in like trace numbers, very small amounts, and this is not representative of what is in this waste, because all of it is above 0%, but you need to see with the burnable waste and other waste, these are the only things that is being stored here, the last two, because they represent on this over 70%, but I'm gonna tell you it's over 99%, over 99% is definitely, because this, you will always have this problem when you don't separate the waste from the beginning. It's gonna be showing like you didn't recycle these initial amounts of recyclables. Let me show you another example here. I think this should be it. No, but it looks like they actually took everything away. I think eventually it will go to 0 even here, but it just has to have enough times waste picked up here, and the big containers it happens less often. I still love the big containers more than small ones, just a heads up. I will say one thing, I'm kind of getting closer to using these small container trucks. One reason why I would be doing those is just because they make the city alive and colorful. This is the only reason why I'm thinking that this could be a viable option for us to use these small trucks. I will monitor them going further. I didn't monitor them, to be honest, that much. I will monitor them going further. Right, I cannot. Why can I build signs here? Okay, whatever. I'll do these. Yeah, that's fine. So this is the reason why I'm. This is one of the reasons. Look at this. This is not being picked up. Do we have a vehicle on the way here? Yeah, we have here. That's the other one. Where is this one? Close. 6.5 tons coming to pick up freaking nothing, like 3 tons or something. Oh, 3 tons is actually a lot. That's fine. This is 5 times 720. That will be 3.6 tons is gonna be in here. So I don't see the problems. I don't see what I'm doing. Also, let me show you the waste thing. What I'm doing here is literally destroying all the waste from the buildings. Like you can see here, this building is not getting waste collected. Right, this is where I left off last time, so I'm probably gonna do this now. I need to build a container stand over here because this building here doesn't have access to it. I think we should be able to. Oh yeah, that was the problem last time. There's no space here for this container stand. I can do it here. It's not a problem, but not ideal. What you need to, just a reminder, because this is a short road, I don't mind making it out of mud. I'll do the gravel. I'll do the gravel, and then I'm just gonna copy paste the selection from here. I need 4 of each containers. I think that's the best way to go for. The only thing that you need to bear in mind in cities is that you need to have hazardous waste next to hospitals, and that's it. That's it. Anyway, so going back, if your recycling works fine, like we said here, this is perfect recycling. There's no reason for this to go through this general separation. There's no reason that it's just gonna flow through this. It's gonna flow through the whole system because there's nothing in here to be separated. So the best way to recycle, the best way to separate your waste is actually at the source where the waste is created. That would be the humans, the people. You know, this is I believe this is our responsibility, and we should do it. I think this is the good way of doing that. Right, so I'm just gonna remove some of these ugly footpaths that we have here. And there we go. This is what happens often, and this is why we're trying to be very, very careful with. That's why I always select this part where the road is and go away from it, because this is the least chance of us actually destroying the footpath, which happens way too often. Again, this is the small thing. The small things about this game. It's just horrible. Horribly done. My personal opinion. Again, guys, feel free to criticize me in the comment section or whatever. Yeah, anyway. So we have a general separation here. I have a big road infrastructure. This is just for you, for not lying to you. I'm just showing you that this is the biggest infrastructure upgrade project that we have. Oh, this is 2 segments. Oh, whoa. And I selected the wrong one here. Okay, they already have the paver anyway, so that's fine. Okay, a couple of things I forgot here. First of all, I was like, I forgot that the technical services. Yes, I did, because I will not use these technical services that I have left here. This is going to be for imports, which also I'm going to start right now. I think chemical production is almost done. You can see here that it's hugely finished. We have a big, huge silo. Oh, they need power supply. Seriously? I don't have power supply here? Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I am so dumb. I mean, like, it's fine. We have luckily, I was less dumb before. Slightly. But I just want to cut these cables here and just build a switch over here. I don't know, guys, this is so dumb. I mean, I can do this, but I know that I'm gonna just create more problems going forward, because I'm just gonna need this, and... Oh, freaking hell. I'm so stupid. Every time I build a substation, I need to build a switch, except in the cities. God. If I try to do this now, it's gonna just ruin the looks, at least for me, here. This is, we have a fence over here, so I'm seriously considering doing this here. Doing this over here, and then these distances. Okay, at least it's gonna be mud road. Build this, and I think I'm gonna cut it. And then here we're gonna go with the substation. Substation. Where can we have it? Needs to have everything covered. Let's do it here. Click. You see this? This is the problem. This is the whole problem of this game. How did this happen? This is not connected, by the way. This is not connected. Now it's connected. This game, yeah, this autosave just messes up with everything. Just the little things about this game, they're just like, I just don't think the developers are that capable. Sorry, Critical, again, Oolykee. Sorry, I wouldn't be able to do a better job than they do, if that makes any... it makes it easier for you. I wouldn't be able to do as good job as they do. I would be worse than this. Putting it out there straight away. I'm just saying I would like it to be a bit better, but just my 2 cents. I'm gonna cut this power soon enough, and I'm gonna prioritize it in demolition office. So yeah, okay, this is going very, very fast. Our constructions. I'm pretty sure we have a shish load of apartments ready. These were from before. These are new. We need people in here. This one is new. They're already 50% full. Let me. Okay, they're not gonna show me if I should have done this earlier, because I noticed that my people live over 21s living. Their parents were moving away because there was no space in the apartments that I was in the city, so they moved away to these villages. So these villages now have way more people than they should. So potentially I can always move them back, but I don't want to do it at the moment. Let me show you a demonstration here. So if we go for normal workers, bad demonstration. Maybe this one is good. 6 here. Let me see the others. They could be moving closer to our original city. Let me see if we have any. I know that all of these buildings were empty. Now they have like 2 workers in there. Even college educated. Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to move these people at the moment because our city is generating enough new people. We are already 3122. 3122. Coffee time for me. It's generating enough people, so why is this better? Because if you try to move these people, let's do investigation here. We had a college-educated person, let's say here. Let's see this college-educated person, 35% loyalty. This is even not that bad. I expected it to be way worse. 35. This is probably that they were influenced through the schooling system, but. That's one of the things that I didn't want to do with these people. I still will go through these cities and probably move all the population. Well, eventually I'm going to absorb all of these cities, so that's not going to be a big deal. But yeah, I'm just letting them naturally fill the apartments that we have. I'm still trying to focus. There we go. Finally, they started on this. I made a mistake here as well. I upgraded I built these footpaths first, all of them upgraded, and I should have built one mud, especially the shortest one should be mud, because it's not going to influence their walking around that much. But yeah, just a little bit of experience. Let me just assign some construction projects here. Let's see this house here. This is also a bug or something. There is this house that needs to be repaired and they don't allow me to assign. Okay, this one is fine. This one can be repaired, but I'm gonna do that later. Let's go one by one. High voltage wires. Let me see. Free, and this one has prefabs, finishing prefabs. All of them have free priority. High voltage wires. That's a secondary project on bus 1. Sewage. We're gonna go secondary project on bus 2. Unfinished plumbing. Primary project for bus 1. Container stand. I think I'm just gonna put locals to work on this. I'm hoping that I copy-pasted good setup here. I need to see that it has 4 of each containers, and just one more time copy-paste. Why am I doing this is just so that they have you can set up the containers even before they're built. Continuing on. Road, this is prioritized because of the border crossing. I need them to go there as soon as possible. I will not deal with these. We need transport delivered here. Road, this one is prioritized. This one is done. Let's go with bus 3. Excuse me. Bus 3, I think it can go. This one doesn't have priority. But this sewage pump, are you really bringing crane here? Wow, okay. I didn't expect they're gonna bring crane for like 23 work days. That's fine, you do you. If we're gonna bring crane, I'm just gonna put you as a priority. Priority, unfinished road. This was priority from before, that's fine. So we have a secondary project here. We do have quite few secondary projects that I can assign it to. Any of these are, I think, fine. Secondary projects can be big ones as well. So here we go. Secondary project B2. Boom. Secondary, don't increase priority. Usually I can now go for third projects as well. Like let's say this pipeline is a secondary project. Plumbing, I can go for bus 1 and put it as low project, low priority. This one too, bus 2. Low priority. Finish just so they have more stuff to do. And then we have this one, bus 3, low priority. Is this one of the houses that is being used? Actually, yes. I put a little bit of trees around here. I'm gonna do this all over the city, but it's easier for me to upgrade the footpaths at the moment, and that brings me to another thing. The footpaths. They are still busy, but seems like we have some problem with electronics. Covered hulls? Really? Well, they should be going constantly to the border crossing and just delivering this. Is this really a big deal? Maybe it is. Do we have any a few vehicles that are in a really bad condition that volunteers to retire? 25%. Open hull. Oh, I have 2 open hulls. Maybe I have even more. Let me see what we have here. Let's expand this. This is covered hull. This is open hull. We have... Oh, whoa. Let's park it here for now. I'll deal with you later. This is definitely needs a covered hull. Do we have any small covered hulls extra here? We have these. I think I'm gonna allow this one to go back. Well, go to the footpath office because yeah, we had 3 open hulls and 1 covered hull, so we're gonna have 2 covered hulls now. So our setup here is 4 buses. I think I have too many dumper trucks, but they do require both asphalt and is this dumper as well. So 1, 2, 3 dumpers and 7, 8 dumpers and only 4 of these. I think this needs to be balanced more. Yeah, I think it needs to have, this is just putting it out there, 6 dumpers, 6 buses, 6 and 6, and then 2 of each of these. We have 2 of each of these, so we just need to turn 2 dumpers into 2 buses, but I won't do it now. Cheapskate alert. I'm a cheapskate, so yeah. Right, so we need a distribution. I think I was supposed to start this as well. We have open hull here. I'm gonna assign border crossing. Needs to have everything except what we're producing these days. So I'm just gonna go distribution until I move it somewhere where we can use it. So distribution can take everything, not these. Now we are producing that. Chemicals soon. No, this, no, food. Food. Who is delivering this? Who is distributing food? Wait a minute. Like, if this doesn't have distro, doesn't have food selected, who's delivering food here? Food, okay. Food distro. Oh my god, such a stupid man. Oh my god. Food distribution, yeah. So food, this is distribution, not food distribution, go away. Nope, you have the clothing, just wanted to double check. Yes, clothing is selected. One thing we skipped as well. We have the grains. Grains, I think we said that this one is going to be our main grain source. So I'm just going to make sure that I have this selected as well. So only for grains. We have the border crossing, yes. Plastics, yes. Meats, no. Do we have meat selected? We should have. Yeah, we have here meat selected. That's perfect. So this is, I think this should work until everything goes very, very bad. We have fabrics. I didn't select fabrics, so let's go and... Oh, we do have selected fabrics. Clothing. Oh, that's for chemical deliveries, right? No. Where is it? Where is that? Where the chemicals? Is this one? Shoot. I need to be pressing this one. No. It's for chemical deliveries, so it's not you. It should be you then. No. The fuck? There we go. This one. Perfect. So here you need to go... Oh! Pause. We are... Yeah, take the fabrics here. Electricity is out. That's money-wise. Come on, chop chop. We are still going down the drain, by the way. I'm not happy with the financial situation, but I'm kind of not stopping the development of residential areas and stuff. I think this should boost our productivity, which is pretty high, I have to say. I'm just gonna double check the population. 3122, so obviously it's growing. Productivity is 70%. That's not really increasing. I think loyalty is gonna have to mediate that. So this is looking very good. I'm happy that we have more professors than students. Number of students is 345. This is increased from the last episode. I think we had 242 or something like that. We went even down after that, and now we are 100% up, 100 college educated people up from them then. 21 live without their own flats, none, that's fine. I think they're not moving elsewhere. I'm just gonna double check that we have the free apartments. 32, 48, 0, 48. We still have a couple of apartments. Oh, these are brand new being filled. Oh, without what? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, shoot. That's not ideal. I did build a power connector, I think, here, but this is obviously not enough for these guys. Okay, so let's build some infrastructure here. I'm thinking, and where do you get power from? All the way there. So I'm thinking somewhere around here, another overlapping power supply. I can build it because I always consider these things to be more important. So let's have a coffee. So in the background, I think neighbors are doing something. So sorry if it's a little bit on the loud side. I do apologize, but I'm just gonna continue. The OBS saying that it's not that bad. Okay, so underground power connectors, and this is perfect because this one is literally the one that is supposed to be used here. So I'm just gonna go for this one. Boom. There we go. Okay, and we have the... What is with this here? Ah, this is the short distance power over here. It's even of influencing part of the city. That's perfectly fine. Okay, let's focus on the rest of the system. We have this one being constructed. That's perfect. I forgot this one, by the way. So yeah, can you hear it? I think it's a leaf blower. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not well insulated. That I have sound coming through it. That's fine. So we have these projects that we need to finish. I will prioritize them as we get free vehicles. So let's see what we can build here. This needs to be built. What about you? This looks like it's definitely priority. And then I think it should be... Oh, is this plumbing? You know what? Let them do this. I'll see what vehicles I have available, so I'm gonna be focusing on them. 1, 2, 3. Right, sorry about that. Bada boom, bada bim. Interruption later, so we can continue. Let's go back to intro. 27 minutes later, let's go into intro. 28 minutes. We have the general separation, sir. That needs to be connected to the scrap, and that needs to be connected to the hazardous waste imports. So I'm calling it imports because I'm pretty sure we will probably recycle some of our own hazardous waste, but I think that should be based on imports. So first scrap separation. This needs to have input and output. Looks like oh my god, this is so stupid. Why did they overlap all of these? This makes no sense. Why they overlap the entrances to the factories? Oh god. Okay, whatever. So we need the separation of this. I think this should be... Oh, and do not connect your the forklifts to this, by the way. Do not do that. Forklifts are useless here. We need the input, output, and separation. So I can do it this way. Let's go with... Hey, I can do it this way. That's not bad. So if I if I go it in this direction and then build it this way, this should be fine. This is metal separation. This is going for the rest of it, and here we're gonna have to have a couple of conveyor belts. This is gonna have to have 2 inputs. I'm gonna go for my favorites. This is like all elevated, but like this, and oh, I can test this. I can try to import some hazardous waste and then see if I'm gonna get if I'm gonna get aluminum. And that does, I don't know if it matters. I don't care that I don't know. Like maybe I do care. Like if there's aluminum in the imports of the waste. Let me see if I can test this out. If I go to this one and go and buy the waste truck. Unfortunately for everybody, the only waste trucks we have are these. So I guess another one. So what I'm gonna do here is take this bad boy, tell him to go to the border crossing, load hazardous waste, wait until loaded, and then deliver it for incineration. Which, to be honest, I can continue doing this, especially if it's only concrete waste and metal scrap. That would be perfect. So yeah, metal scrap. Where did you come from? Ah, yeah, this is from the dump. This is old waste. Well, I can separate this as well, but I don't really care. There's not much here. If you take into account this, what's left over here, it's over 0%, and that's, I think, 0, then 5. What is the waste mixed? Yeah, you have 5 as well, so that means that it's between 0 and 5% metal, which is out of 50 tons, that's nothing. Shop out of goods, that was from before. Stopped production. This is a good one. I think this is something that I need to be aware of. That means that I'm gonna need, I think I also wanted to implement another 40 people bus, the Skoda one. I can do that now. What I wanted to do is, where's the Skoda one? This one here? Are you going there? How many buses we have? Only 2. Yeah, do we have any Skodas waiting here? No, but we have this one. This is 75, that's too big. We do have a couple of double Skodas, which I will utilize like this. Let me see, you are, yeah, perfect. So this is the one that I need. I'm gonna copy paste your schedule to this guy. So you're now a member of another family, and let's see, this is the old line, the big line. I'm gonna give you a new trail Skoda. There we go. Unemployment 0%. That's horrible. We need so much more unemployment. There's only 12 workers, dudes. My dude, there's 12 workers. We need more workers. I mean, we're growing. What am I? Ah, right, I didn't do this. I'm thinking about this aluminum. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about this aluminum scrap, and I didn't do anything about this. Let me see where my... it should have been already picked up, I think. He is fast. Oh my god, he is not. Unload, hazardous waste, wait. If you're going to refuel, why didn't you do it here? Because there's fuel. There's fuel here. I don't know why he didn't refuel. Did I tell him not to go to storage? Yes, I did. Okay, so he's probably going to refuel, hopefully here, but we'll see. Anyway, we can analyze what hazardous waste is going... Oh, they finished a lot of road upgrades here, so let's do pause this so we can remove some of the road from here. These guys refuse to use the asphalt road. You're incredible. You're unbelievable. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Also, these guys here, I don't know if they're... what are you doing with the waste collection? Nothing there. I don't even know if this produces waste, which is interesting, because there's no waste here at all. 0. So I'm not sure if this is maybe wasted. Haha! Did you see what I did there? Wasted space. Right, so I'll have to check up on the import of hazardous waste later. Right, construction. Construction is next. We need to go and check. Yeah, we have capacity and we have this capacity. We have 2 capacities. Road, this needs to be rolled. This one is middle priority. Okay. Containers, small, nothing has been done there. Connection here, this needs to be paved and rolled, vehicles can do that. This is the residential building, it's almost done with the groundwork stage, only 24 days, excavator is there, that's gonna be done, ready to be finished for soon. This is the technical services thanks to chemical plant that we need. Switch, substation, there we go. Bus 1. I don't know, I want to say medium priority, but yeah, if they're not gonna take the crane, that's fine. Substation and voltage wires. Yeah, so unfortunately there's nothing for us to do here anymore. And I think I'm running out of projects to do. Again, this can be built. This is definitely fine. Even if we built this and this, like it's perfectly fine. This needs to be built. Weight separation here, it's like, do we put aluminum here or not, or we can put aluminum before this potentially. It needs to, like, aluminum separation needs to have output, so T would be like, oh my god, and the entrance is in this direction. Jesus Christ. So I have no idea how this will work. Oh god, this is so much fun. No, I hope that there's no aluminum in the waste here, imported waste. Are you importing waste? Is there anybody here? Is anybody listening? There we go. Let's see how he's gonna react. This segment is being finished, this segment needs to be rolled, and that's it. We have almost the whole border crossing. I don't even know if I'm gonna be upgrading this little piece, maybe sometimes later in the future, but for now, not a big deal. Okay, what did we get here? Electricity problem, that's next to the power station, which I'm gonna be dealing with now, soon. Hazardous waste. Metal, biological, fertilizer, burnable, hazardous, that's fine, that's all fine. Yeah, just import it and burn it. There's no aluminum in this hazardous waste, by the way, so yay, I guess. I don't know if it's yay or whatever, but in here we have biological waste, that's gonna be burned. Fertilizer, that's gonna be burned. Burnable waste, you guessed it. Hazardous waste, it's 25%. I mean, we did get a decent amount of money for this, like 2,000 rubles for each truckload. So setting this up, it's decent. We're gonna need a lot of trucks though, and we do get money back from this. We do spend chemicals to dehazardize this, and then we get metal scrap, and we get fuel for the power production, and that's it. This is the only two, and we get money. So we get money, metal that we can sell over 10%, between 10 and 20%, and how much is that? Between 10, let's say 15% is in between. 15% out of 10% out of 6.5 tons is 650 kilos. It's a ton of metal. It's approximately 1 ton of metal in there, of metal scrap, and 1 ton of metal scrap is turned, where is it? Steel recycling. 1 ton goes almost half a ton of steel. And how much is half a ton of steel? Here, and then we have price, steel, not that expensive. I mean, 250 rubles, so 2.5 tons plus fuel, which is probably fuel for the incinerator. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not. We'll see. We'll see. This is only project for if we increase the Oh, this is gonna be dirty, right? Is this? This looks like it's a little bit too close. Just gonna measure this. 350 meters. This is good. Let me see how is pollution doing here. I think this is clearing up because we stopped burning pollution here, but we still have dumps, like we still have heating. Oh, by the way, we're gonna need another heating plant. I noticed this in the midwinter. This heating plant was running at 70-80%, so yeah, that's definitely going to be needed. I think we're done with this heating plant. What do you think about heating plant from waste? We just built this one, and heating plant from waste. Yeah, heating plant from waste is very inconsistent. How much waste does it burn? It burns as much as it needs to keep the temperature on a certain level, and then the whole summer it stops. So it's like, you know, you need to stockpile enormous amounts of waste. I don't know, like this kind of works. We are getting some money out of our waste, but I don't think it's worth it in like incinerating it, and this, it's not a big difference. Incinerating for electricity, but incinerating it for heat is a disaster. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I have a problem here with these footpaths, so let's do this. Upgrade this, since it cannot be used anyway, so let's upgrade this as well. So, yay, I guess. Maybe just to see if I can do this. I think this is not being used as well. Yeah, that's fine. Upgrade these, and finally I finished these roads. It's all open now. That's very beautiful, nice. What about this? This is done as well. This is where I'm gonna plan straight away a new shopping center. We're gonna have residential areas here as well. This is kind of in walking distance to a lot of these areas, but I'm gonna have to upgrade a lot, demolish a lot. But first, shopping center. So let's go and talk about shopping centers again. So shopping centers, my understanding, this is a big shopping center. I hate it. I think it's monstrosity. I know that this is it Prima or what's it called? Prior. You have Prima in Split. I remember growing up in Croatia in Split, and we had Prima. I think they're monstrosities. I just don't like them at all whatsoever. So I don't want to build these. I want to build smaller ones, unfortunately. The two things that they offer is what we need. I don't have any problems with Okean over here for now, because this one is not being used that much. We don't have any problems with this shopping center, but I'm gonna take both of those things in consideration and talk about this right now. So food, shopping, we have Okean. Okean, what is the other one? Express Bistro, 1.5. If this had over 2 tons of meat, I would easily, and like 10-15 tons of food, I would be using these. But unfortunately, grocery store hill is just a joke. Even if you focus only on clothes and on food and meat, it's just 2 tons. Any other shop has that. This should be benefit of grocery stores to have more meat capacity. Even 3 tons would be great. Let's say 10-15 tons of food and 3 tons of meat. That would be awesome. I think that will be fair as well. So none of these actually are good shopping centers. The grocery stores, you need to go for bigger ones. And where's the clothing shop? It's here, a small store. I don't see the point of this. It's just extra space that is taking. It does have specialized for clothing and electronics, which is nice. But so it can pull your people away from your grocery stores. But the grocery stores are really bad. So grocery stores are really bad. So, and I don't know how people react. Maybe I should test this. But if you literally put to 0 your shopping center clothing and electronics, will it just constantly say people waiting, saying no electronics and stuff? I don't know. But I still think that the best thing we can do, Okean supermarket, it has 28 workers, and even better, this one. I think this could belong to one of the Rob's shops. Vanilla one, it just has like, I think there's no competition. I think this is from one of the modders, and I'm perfectly happy with this. So I think I'm gonna just do this one back in original location and do it like this. This is gonna be glorious. So access for the vehicles, do you have everything? Yes, heating is even from the heating plant, so that's nice. This needs to be built. Perfect, go for it. Road needs to be built. I'm gonna go for a nice shiny road. And that's it. This is going to be needed here. Oh, this is a nice entrance to the shop. I really like that, but do they have it here as well? I think, yeah, I think they're gonna be using this. We can... No, later. Okay. I'm gonna go and set this one up here. Maybe. Actually, that's not bad. Okay. What do we need here? Do we need... Yes, we need footpath to finish this. I'm just gonna... Actually, footpaths are busy. Let's go with bus 1. Eventually. We can set this up straight away as a big container stand. That will be this. Copy paste to here. So I don't need notifications and I don't need to prohibit waste disposal. What do you have here? Everything is working fine. I don't even know that they're disposing plastic here. I don't see any metal or plastic, which is surprising. It's a shopping center. It's full of plastic these days. Okay, so how are we doing with chemical plant? We are... Right, so let's see what we need to do here. We need to go and make sure that these are all assigned. They're prioritized. We did that already. Priority here. I think I need to prioritize these as well. I don't think we're gonna put the chemical plant in operation today, but we can do some other things. I noticed a couple of things here. Coverage. No, this is covering everything. Why I thought that it's not covering everything? That's very interesting. I thought I'm gonna have to build a fire station over here, but this seems to be fine. Okay, whatever. Let's do the imports now. So we need this one and import, Control A, Control C, enter, and then Control V. There we go, import. So I need a couple of vehicles here. I needed this Škodilak here, and I needed this one here. This guy is delivering meat for domestic consumption. These are perfect. Let's try to speed up anyway, if this is going to work for us. So we're gonna start. I can go for open hull. Do we have any free open hull vehicles? Yes. There we go. Perfect. This is gonna be for our construction materials and stuff. We're gonna ever so slowly. Let's get the loan. We are getting very low. That's not ideal. Whoa. What? Ah, that's the near the incinerator. Whoa. Where's my loan? Oh, shoot. I did a small loan. Borrow. There we go. Bigger loan. Stopped production. That would be fabric production. Why did you stop? You stopped because... Really? We had issues with... Okay, that seems strange. Okay, sure. Notify me. I need to make sure that everything is working as intended. We have 1, 2, the third one is here. Perfect. This is the imports. So let's go and talk about imports. I will go and select the border crossing, and I'm gonna tell you like this. We're gonna be importing everything that we don't produce. Initially, that's going to be everything, and then... Okay, so I'm gonna have to click on everything. That's stupid. So click on everything except this, chemicals, soon. Actually, let's keep chemicals. Fabrics, go away. Food, this is not delivering food, by the way, so I'm not gonna... clothing, no. Electronics, yes. No, and no, and no. So this is what we need to import here. So if we're not gonna get it from here, where do we get it from? So first, let's go with meat, because it's the easy one. This is where meat comes from 0 to hero. Perfect. And then import, what is next? We have fabric from 0, and then we have this one, that will be clothing from 0. What else were we producing? Chemicals. Well, I can start with this. Let's do it like this. Chemicals from 0. Import any, take any chemicals. And what else are we missing here? Chemicals. This one here. So go all the way down. This is the crops. Taken from 0. I'm taking from this one because I think we're gonna be overproducing it here. Okay, so explosives no, cattle no. We don't need any of this stuff. We selected. Food is different, and we're not doing dinosaur juice. We're not doing oils here. We have a fuel import that's doing bitumen oil and liquid fertilizers. Okay, that's it. So where do you deliver this now? So most of it is going to be delivered here. So we can just select this and start. Let's say with 30%. That's one place where all of this is going to be delivered, which includes meat as well. And the second thing where all of this is going to be delivered is here. We can start with 30%. They should be selected for individual items, so this shouldn't be a problem, but just to be on the safe side, we can go and select these so they don't confuse. They're not confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, that's it. We have a vehicle already on the way that's gonna go and take breaks. So this is gonna drain our treasury, but slowly. We only have 3 trucks here. I will add them as I see fit. Really expecting that we're gonna be earning some money on this soon. In general, that we're gonna be positive. So I'm looking at here that clothing. First of all, how clothing factory is working. This is almost 100%. Very nice to see. Are they exporting everything? Yes, they are. Same here. If it's over 10%, it should be exported. I can see here that this is over 10%, but barely. I'm pretty sure there's a vehicle on the way here. There's a vehicle on the way there. This is for domestic consumption. No, it's not. No. This is, right. Is this smart thing to do? That's a good question. What I'm doing here, yeah, I think this is smart. I'm centralizing my clothing. In this case, I'm centralizing my clothing to these warehouses. And why am I doing that? Because it's going to be helpful for distributing it elsewhere. I don't want these to go and pick up clothing there and then take it to the city. So what I'm going to have to do here is tell them to get clothing from here. So you see this clothing is now from the warehouse where it's being produced. I will just pause, remove this, and I'm gonna scroll up there and tell them building is already assigned. Perfect. I'm hoping for loading. Is that you? Yeah, road cargo station. And you're gonna get clothing from here from now on. Unpause. Both meat and clothing are gonna be from here, and hopefully the clothing is gonna be delivered. Well, the truck went for clothing, so I'm hoping that he's gonna deliver clothing here. Currently I set it up for 30% loaded. That shouldn't be too much. That's maybe 2 truckloads. That's gonna affect the exports, but you know, it's stockpiling it for the future for our own consumption. Okay, and ever so slowly I can start adding more. Oh, this is done. Why are you not using the asphalt, you bastard? Right, this. And there, right, this is the short one. Okay, they're gonna start using it, that's fine. I'm not gonna deal with this. Double checking here. Do we have any aluminium? No aluminium, so all the hazardous waste that I'm burning here is non-aluminium based. Yay. Okay, I think that's it. I want to go and focus on this construction, finishing this, which is going very, very beautifully. I'm gonna go and cut this. What about this substation? Assigned. Higher priority, I think. Yeah, it already is. Trash containers here. Let's see who we have space with. This as well. They are working on this. This is also prioritized. Waste containers. I think this is gonna give us chemical waste as well. So I'm just gonna copy paste this from hospital setup because they do have only biological waste in industries, and this one I'm pretty sure is gonna have. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hazardous waste, 12.5 tons. Yeah. So anyway. Electricity problem. Yeah, I definitely need to resolve this. Let's do this now. So I need a substation somewhere here. I can do it like this. If I'm gonna build more industries here, that's fine. Connector here because I want it with mud roads. Built whatever. Mud road anyway. and then big overhead cables. Yeah, just go. Just leave me alone. I don't want to think about this now. Let's do this way. There we go. That's it. So that one is done. How much time do we have? Just let me do a little bit of math. 27, 28, and then 19. And plus this. We're gonna be done soon. I'm definitely sure that we're not gonna be able to do this. We are missing power supply, we are missing resources, and then this is now what I forgot to set here, that you guys need to deliver stuff. Did we build the oil tank? Not yet. I said to them to load grain here, but you need to deliver grain over here. Here. No. I constructed no, stop it. I constructed the brand new distribution office. I'm constructing it for this, so yeah, that's not ideal. I don't like that. Well, export can export chemicals, that's easy. So if I go for export, let's play a few seconds with this. This is export. If I select the chemical storage, and I go all the way down and tell them to load chemicals over 10%, export everything over that, that would be it. How do I deliver the rest of it? I don't even know why I'm building this. Maybe I should just have them have dedicated vehicles here. By the way, I need to set this up as well. So here you're going to be loading wood, unloading nothing. Here you're going to be loading grain, unloading nothing, and here you're going to be unloading everything. Well, not chemicals, but this is what this guy is supposed to do. Can we do it without you? Open hull, dumper truck, covered hull, liquid. Open, covered, liquid. Okay, God. Did I start delivering oil here? Not yet, because this is just built now. Pause. Go all the way down, deliver oil. Okay. You can deliver oil this way. This is done as well. Oil can be delivered this way. Grain, nobody's transporting grain. I should really put big trucks on this. Distribution, I think I'm gonna go for local distribution. Is it you? They seem to be quite busy. This is a lot of grain. I don't want them to work constantly here. I'm thinking that potentially I might use the small truck for this. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about it. Not now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have a description of the video. See you next one. Bye.